Imagine a statue carved from pure white marble, standing silently in the center of a forgotten town, unmoving, unblinking, expressionless. At least that's what everyone believed. Until one night, a visitor noticed something impossible. The statue's face looked different than it did the day before. The lips curved into a faint smile. The eyes slightly narrowed. The entire expression changed. Word spread fast. Locals whispered, tourists visited, and researchers arrived, all trying to understand how a statue could shift its expression without anyone ever seeing it move. Tonight, we dive into the chilling mystery of the statue that changes expression. Section 1. The origin. The statue stands in a remote village, hidden deep in rolling hills and surrounded by thick forests. No one knows exactly when it was built. Some records suggest it appeared around the early 1800s. Others say it has existed much longer, possibly centuries before written documentation. The villagers call it La Vigilante, meaning the watcher. Carved from an unusual marble streaked with faint gray veins, it depicts a woman in a long flowing cloak, her hands folded, her eyes cast down. Art historians say the craftsmanship is too perfect for its supposed age. The carving is unbelievably smooth, the details delicate, the face lifelike. But what makes it iconic and terrifying isn't the craftsmanship. It's the changes. Section 2. First reports of change. In the late 1950s, a schoolteacher noticed something strange. Every day she walked the same route past the statue on her way to class. One morning, the statue looked sad, its eyes downcast, its mouth soft and drooping. But the next morning, the lips curled upward. Just a little, barely noticeable, but definitely there. She told her neighbors, but they brushed it off. Lighting conditions, shadows, imagination, until more people began noticing the same thing. A frown one week, a smirk the next. Eyes open wider, eyebrows lifted. Different visitors described different expressions, even if they viewed the statue on the same day. Something was happening, and no one had an explanation. Section 3. The Research Expedition. In the 1970s, the first official investigation took place. A team of scientists and sculptors studied the statue for weeks, laser measuring the angles, scanning tiny structural details, photographing every inch, taking light samples, monitoring temperature and humidity. Their conclusion: no structural alterations, no moving parts, no cracks, no signs of tampering. Yet the expressions remained inconsistent. One researcher wrote in his notes, "Every morning the statue looks subtly but undeniably different. I would swear under oath that it is changing." The scientific community dismissed the findings, calling them collective misremembering. But the team insisted otherwise. Section 4. Night Watchers. The village council installed cameras around the statue in the early 1990s, hoping to catch the transformation. Dozens of nights passed. Lights on. No changes. But each morning, the statue looked different again. When they reviewed the footage, there was nothing, not even a flicker of movement. A new theory emerged. The statue changed only in total darkness. No moonlight. No lanterns. No people. Absolute void. Some locals even claimed that if someone looked at it, even from a distance, the statue froze, returning to its default expression. Observers began jokingly calling it the Weeping Angel effect, referencing the famous sci-fi creatures that move only when unobserved. But for the villagers, it wasn't funny. It was frightening. Section 5. The Legend. Local folklore eventually developed around the statue. According to the oldest surviving story, the statue wasn't carved at all. It was a woman. A real one. The tale says a traveler wandered into the village centuries ago, carrying a beautiful white cloak. She was quiet, kind, and gentle, but she never stayed in one place for long. The villagers begged her to stay to join them, but the traveler warned, "If I remain, I will bring sorrow upon you." Ignoring the warning, they pleaded until she finally agreed, replaced by a marble statue wearing a cloak identical to hers. Some say the expression changes because the woman's soul is still trapped inside, reacting to the world around her. Others say the statue watches over the town, and its expression is a warning. Is it a supernatural guardian? An ancient masterpiece? A cursed soul trapped in stone? Or something far beyond human explanation? Whatever the truth is, the statue changes, and no one knows how. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more strange and mysterious stories like this.